TTAC Live Session Self-Study Guide Part 1. This video outlines the trading roadmap to consistency and profitability by employing innovative techniques that shed light on core market behaviors. Be it scalping, day trading, or swing trading, you'll have the opportunity of exploring a plethora of moves as the charts unravel. You'll be examining the Techerhythmic's flagship market solution extensively, whilst journaling to track the overall performance of this technical tool for the purposes of demo trading only. Join the team and be a part of the phenomenal TTAC force as we collectively aim to overcome market challenges and to impact the trading community in an unprecedented way. Watch the entire video series to prep yourself for action and be poised for an eye-opening and game-changing experience. Here in the Techerhythmic's Algo Lab, the heavy lifting of deciphering the complex, unsparing markets has been tackled, following fascinating findings that stem from a slew of extensive market studies and the detection of what hitherto seem to be the elusive underpinnings of the financial markets. The ball is now in your court. It's time to delve right into the markets to study and verify what is indicated on the results plaque. Winning streaks, massive gains, and low risks by employing combined trading techniques designed and tailored to your needs. A cryptic trailblazer with the oomph factor that employs a multifaceted approach to trading the financial markets awaits you. Just master it, and you'll never look back. We're talking the all-in-one Pathfinder 317 Explosive Scalper Indicator, a MetaTrader 4 non-repaint indicator, a never-before-seen market structure and momentum trailblazer that is taking the charts by storm. This Techerhythmic's flagship market solution utilizes a unique and advanced formula that transforms complexity into simplicity with a built-in functionality that makes this technical tool versatile. The exclusive algorithm is based on well-analyzed trading logic, which facilitates thorough market assessments prior to the execution of the desired long or short trades. It also allows for a multifaceted approach to profit-taking, thereby yielding multiple consecutive trade wins, as shown in both live markets and backtesting playlist videos on this channel. Check out all the indicator features and details shown here for more info. Live self-study sessions. Recommended tasks outline. Key self-study tasks include conducting market structure analysis using a top-down approach, identifying key zones, significant levels, liquidity zones, price gaps, and subsequent chart markups. A preliminary phase of evaluating pure trade signals with no filtering. Examining live trade signals. Pathfinder 317 ES indicator overall performance highlights. Self-study findings, observations, and viewer feedback. Market structure analysis and directional bias. Using a top-down approach, conduct a multi-timeframe market structure analysis to get a broader view of the overall market trajectory. Apply proven techniques to establish the current directional bias. These steps further help to identify and mark out the relevant higher timeframe key zones, significant levels, liquidity zones, price gaps, and areas of interest coupled with confluences, as well as the consolidation zones. These collectively offer high-probability, lower timeframe setups and entries together with the appropriate stop-loss levels. Needless to say, the linchpin of profitability in trading boils down to consistency and having that competitive edge by applying tried and tested market concepts and techniques. Establishing the directional bias by employing price action entails identifying a sequence of higher swing highs and higher swing lows as illustrated here in bullish scenarios, a clear indication of an uptrend. Vice versa, identifying a series of lower swing lows and lower swing highs as illustrated in the second example here in bearish scenarios is indicative of a downtrend. Identification of key areas and chart markups. The look left technique. Looking left, mark up your charts by identifying the relevant higher timeframe key zones, significant levels, and areas of interest, coupled with confluences, i.e., all regions that are pertinent to the current market price, some of which are make-or-break zones. Given the subjective nature, ensure the relevant heavy turbulence zones, that is, consolidation market phases, reflect distinctively on the lower time frame after drilling further down, as dynamite signals tend to emerge from these zones. Examples of dynamite signals are shown in the upcoming video segments. You may also want to watch the channel playlist videos to learn more about the attributes and performances of these dynamite signals. Based on further market structure analysis, mark out any additional areas of interest on the lower time frame, which converge with those of the higher time frame as the market continues to unravel. Quick tips. When implementing market structure analysis, always strive to differentiate between retracement phases and reversal market phases to maintain or adjust the directional bias accordingly. Be sensitive to bullish and bearish flips as and when they occur to align with the established bias at any given time. This facilitates the trade signal filtering process and eliminates the risk of being caught in a vicious cycle of whipsaws. Identifying higher timeframe key zones and marking out the charts can be somewhat subjective. Ensure the relevant key zones, significant levels, and areas of interest coupled with confluences are as accurate can be. This will enable the trader to maximize the full potential of this phenomenal all-in-one technical indicator under study. Pathfinder 317 Explosive Scalper Indicator. Preliminary phase. Evaluating pure trade signals. Trade signals are numbered for ease of reference. Trader time zones and broker server times may vary depending on your location and choice of broker. The broker server time GMT offset is indicated on the charts for ease of time conversion. Be sure to note trade signal trigger times as the market progresses in order to prep for the subsequent self-study tasks. Trade signals are measured to obtain the maximum gains coupled with the move that goes against the signal, using either the signal candle open or the next candle open whilst targeting key structure levels. Pure trade signals, evaluation, and objectives. These tasks allow a trader at this phase to grasp the full potential and discern the overall characteristics and temperament of the market under study, the most challenging of which has been selected as a starter for the live self-study sessions. That is, the nerve-wracking US30. They also help to easily interpret different market phases as they begin to develop. The decreasing in size of successive measured moves may signify the signal's proximity to higher time frame opposing key levels, the onset of consolidation and/or change in market direction, a critical stage worth identifying sooner rather than later. The tasks shed further light on the overall performance of the technical indicator after factoring in the individual spreads, other transaction costs, and slippage where applicable, seeing as these vary from one broker to another. At the demo trading phase, the trader can then determine the trading style or styles to adopt, the ideal trade entry levels and profit targets, as well as the most logical stop losses to envisage for the different market phases based on one's risk tolerance. Needless to say, these will always remain crucial choices that are emphatically down to none other than the individual trader. Trade signal filtering. In future videos, we will cover the importance of the trade signal filtering process. Note that under highly favorable market conditions, a large majority of the trade signals tend to be on point, if not all. Depending on the analytical, risk, money, and trade management skill set you bring to the charts, you may have a knee-jerk reaction of pouncing and nailing each trade signal like nobody's business, be it quick scalps, day trading, or swing trading. Note, however, that though majority of the positive measured moves exceed the respective moves that go against the signals, offering potential impressive risk-to-reward ratios, this is clearly not an invitation to trade them all. All that's required, at the very least, is to identify one or two high-probability trade setups a day that align with the directional bias, aiming for realistic targets at structure levels, and be done and dusted. This approach of sticking to just high-probability trade setups ensures profitability and consistency in trading the financial markets. Part 2 of this video series covers the charting aspect of this phenomenal trading tool, where we take a sneak peek of Pathfinder 317 ES indicator in action on the live markets. The performance of the tool is demonstrated by highlighting the aforementioned features, coupled with its different aspects and capabilities. Be sure to watch entire video series to follow along. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, give it a like, comment, share with others, and subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notification bell to be notified of future videos and the upcoming free TTAC live sessions. See you in the next one.